Welcome, Igniting Faith. I'm so excited to be back and ready to give you another encouraging word here. We've been talking a lot about the first domino to experiencing supernatural favor in our businesses is thinking with Jesus, right? And we have to get into the gym to think with Jesus so that we're consistent in thinking with him. And part of faith has a spectrum, right? Just like if any of us go to the gym, we're on this wide spectrum of where we're at with what weights we're lifting, so to speak. And you can have on that faith spectrum misplaced faith, which yields worry, stress, doubt, essentially no harvest. Or you could have God faith that yields this peace, the supernatural peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding, a joy, an abundance, and supernatural favor over our businesses and lives, where you hear so many people talk about this multiplication effect, right? So God gave us free will. We get to choose where we're at on that faith spectrum. And since it's a spectrum, as with lifting weights in the gym, we get to consistently show up, think with Jesus, and do these activities that allow us to strengthen our faith. So I felt really compelled to take it a step back. And when you're thinking about that first domino of thinking with Jesus to experience what we've just discussed, with a domino, with a pin, with any type of anything, right? It's made up of particles, right? So we break that domino down. And in this instance, we're breaking that first domino of thinking with Jesus. We're breaking it down into faith habits. So I want to hear from you. What are your faith habits that allow you to consistently think with Jesus, no matter what your circumstance in life, in business, in ministry may show you, right? So despite what the bank account may say, despite maybe a client just left, despite the circumstances that you're in, you have been able to, you've been going to the gym of thinking with Jesus, your faith is greater, and you're able to partner and think with him consistently. So I want to hear from you, what are those small habits? And what I'm going to be also sharing with you in the next days to come is a free Igniting Faith challenge, where I'm going to be unpacking my faith habits with you. And I hope to bring you alongside of me, us have accountability and grow a community where we're holding each other together, walking out these daily faith habits. And I'm just going to share one with you. Stay updated, stay tuned, subscribe, and I'm going to unpack this habit even deeper in future videos. But my first faith habit that I always engage in consistently is getting into God's word. Now, here's a fun fact about Brandy. Right now I read the Bible every single morning, but a decade plus ago, I couldn't understand the Bible. And so I had to start where my faith would allow me. Just like going to that gym, you have to start where your faith will allow you, right? If you haven't been in the gym for 10 years, I guarantee you're probably not going up there and you're putting on 300 pounds on the barbells, right? It's just not going to happen. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. So start where your faith will allow you. So a decade plus ago, the Bible just didn't make sense. So I had to start where my faith allowed me. And that was just listening to worship music. As I've consistently walked this out, now my faith has strengthened and I'm in his word daily and consistently. That's my number one faith habit. So I want to hear your faith habits in the comments. Let's share that, and then stay tuned for that upcoming more information to release on the Igniting Faith Challenge. Thanks, guys.